Today on Derek Does, we're doing this. Hi, welcome back to another Derek Does. I'm Derek, and if you're new here, please subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Check out all my other cool videos I've done in the past of vintage things. But today, we're going to be doing a kind of a Navy staple. This is a U.S. Navy sweater. So all wool sweater, 100%. Sometimes it was referred to as the Gob sweater, G-O-B. Sometimes referred as a woolly pulley. I believe the Navy on the tag just says sweater, man sweater, 100% wool. Now these have been with the Navy since the beginning of the Navy and before the Navy, really. So at the beginning of the Navy, they were using basically fisherman type sweaters, and then they evolved a little smaller, a little tighter. And I think they had drawstrings and that sort of thing. And in World War II, they became even more form-fitting. And then I think they kind of lost favor for a little bit, but then came back in the late 70s, I think after Vietnam, in the 70s and the 80s. This one's from 1982. And then I think in the 90s, they kind of got rid of the mock collar, the crew collar, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a turtleneck, but it's similar. And then went with a V-neck, which is more of a dressy sweater, I guess. And this is more of just a sweater for everyday use to keep you warm, but it wasn't going to get in the way because they're tight. This one is a size, and I'll show you, I will attempt to wear it. I'm a 42, it says 40 to 42, and these are tight, so it's gonna look tight on me, but they're stretchy, and that's the whole purpose of these sweaters. You wouldn't wear, you would wear this with other stuff too. So I'm gonna show you this, and I'll put it on the hanger and we can take a look at close-ups of it and you can kind of see. This one I don't think was ever really used. It's never been washed. It's never been anything. The tag looks mint. But this one actually is on its way to somebody through eBay. And I thought before I send it out, I should show you, because I get these, I find them maybe 2 times a year. So they're not that uncommon. Of course, I don't live by the ocean or a naval base where you probably could find these pretty similar, pretty easy. So anyway, so this is the sweater. Again, this is from 1982. And this is a size 40 to 42. And I'm a 42, about 5'10", 155 in that range, 42 chest, and I have long arms, just so you know. I always try to do that because I've even had people say it's nice to hear when someone puts on an outfit to know what size is that guy, because I want to get the same thing and then I can use that to judge where I fit into it. If I'm a bigger guy, I can go with a bigger size. If I'm a smaller guy, I can go with a smaller size. Same guy, size, I can get the same size and probably be okay. So I try to do that on all my future videos just so you guys can kind of figure out what you want to do. So I'm gonna show you this. It's a simple sweater. It's not thick, but it's not thin, but it's all wool, and they're really not that itchy unless you're like, you have an allergic to wool, then maybe they would be itchy. But without further ado, I will put it on. Again, it's going to be tight on me. Just warning, I'll put it down there. And then we'll put it on the hanger, and then we can take all the look at the close-up features of the sweater. Okay, so here you can see this is the 40 to 42, and I'm a 44, so it's tight. But you can see how it looks on. I mean, it doesn't look bad. And totally, if you're wearing a jacket or a work jacket or something like that, it'd be great. It's just, it's a tight sweater. Tighter than what you probably would normally wear, unless you're into wearing tight sweaters, and this would be like, oh, that's every day, so. All right, so here's the sweater. As you can see, it's this really dark, I assume, and you can see if you have a cat or dog, it finds every hair, so keep that in mind. So I apologize for any hairs on this. Before I send it out, I'll, with the little roller. It's kind of I guess it's either a super dark blue or a black. I'm not positive. It looks black to me, but sometimes the Navy does super dark blue stuff, like on their pea coats and that sort of thing. But you can see it's real simple design. It's tight. This is the collar is actually just folded and then sewn. And then at the bottom on the waistband, that's just how they sewed it, or knitted it. And the same thing here on this. So it's a real tight weave, and it's got, you know, you can see it's not super thin, but it's not super thick either. It's just kind of a standard black sweater, but just tight fitting. And then I'll show you the tag. And the tag here, again, this is for a 1982 version. World War II ones would look different, and probably the ones from the 60s would look a little different. But you can see here, Sweater Man's 100% wool, and it's a size medium. So, you know, it should fit me, but I think it'll be more of a large. And then you can see right there, it's from 1982. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode on the U.S. Navy man sweater, Woolly Pooley, gob sweater, whatever you want to call it. Again, this one's kind of tight, tighter than what I normally would wear, but I think this is actually how they would wear them. I think I would probably do better with if they had a 42 to 44, might fit a little bit better. But again, these are made to be so they don't get in the way, but still keep you warm. And if you fall overboard, you still get a little bit of warmth from having 100% wool. So hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you're thinking about getting one, again, use this size on me as a reference, and however you like to wear your clothing. If you like it more loose, then obviously go with a bigger size. If you like it tight, go with the size you are, because it's going to be tight. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you on the next Derek Does. Thanks for watching.